Hello student, you have already seen in the previous video, I dictated about the trigonometrical ratios and the relationship between the angles and the sides of the triangle. Now in this video, it's a very important videos, and you know very well, generally you feel problem to solve trigonometrical identity. So today we will study in this video about the trigonometrical identity. Look here, what is identity? An equation involving trigonometric ratios. That equation which involves trigonometrical ratio of angle is called trigonometrical identity. ये कब trigonometrical identity कहलाएगी? If it is true for all values of angle involved. What is the basic relation difference between equation and identity? Here is equation also. It is also equation. But what is difference between equation and identity? Why we write here like this? And equation is like this. Difference between equation and identity. Identity is true for all the values, and equation is not true for all the values. Suppose we write x plus y is equal to 5, then it will be not true for all the value of x and y. It will be true for a specific value of x and y. But in the case of identity, either it is trigonometrical identity or it is algebraic identity, it is true for all the values. Suppose we write a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. You know very well, it is a very famous identity. And if you will write any value of a and b, it will be true that a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab for each and every value of a. But x plus a plus b is equal to 5, a plus b is equal to 2ab, a plus b is equal to 7. These are also equations, but it is not true for all the value of a and b. So the basic difference between equation and identity is this, that is identity is true for all the values of given. In the case of trigonometrical, all the values of the angle involved. Now very basic fundamental identities are there. Look, here is some basic fundamental identity. Basic fundamental identity, basically there are four basic fundamental identity, and another basic are there only derived. Now look here, the first identity is identity 1, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. very famous, and ये सबको याद आता, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And the second one is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Third one is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. And another one is tan theta. How tan theta is derived in the form of sin and cos, sin theta upon cos theta, and you know very well the reciprocal of tan is cot, so you can derive cot theta also, cos theta upon sin theta. These are another two, and you know the reciprocal relationship, and reciprocal relationship is also give the identity sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. In this way you can write sin theta into cosec theta is equal to 1. Cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta. You can write here cos theta into sec theta is equal to 1, and tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta. You can write here tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. So in this way you can write all trigonometrical ratios. So many one are there. One is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From this equation you can also find from this sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. From this, you can also find cosec square theta minus cot square theta. This is 1. So these are the trigonometrical identity. It is true for all the values of theta. You can write theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 30 degree, theta is equal to 45 degree. For the all angles involved in the trigonometrical identity, trigonometrical ratio, you can put here theta as any angle and you will get the same relationship. Sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 is 1. Sin square 60 plus cos square 60 is also 1. Sin square 90 plus cos square 90 is also 1. Means it is true for all the values of the theta, all the values of angle involved in this ratio. So it is especially known as trigonometrical identity. Now, one by one, you can prove with the help of trigonometrical ratio. You can prove is also trigonometrical ratio. With the help of trigonometrical ratio, you know very well. In this identity, we use trigonometrical ratios. Sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. What is this? This is trigonometrical ratio. The first proving sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now look here, one angle theta, A, B, C, always right angle, sine square theta. You can write sine theta whole square. Sine theta perpendicular hypotenuse base, so BC square upon AC square, sine square theta. Cos square theta, cos theta whole square, AB square upon AC square, add first and second. So sine square theta plus cos square theta, BC square upon AC square plus AB square upon AC square, you will get AB square plus BC square upon AC square. AB square plus BC square by the Pythagoras AC square. Since AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square by Pythagoras. So you will get 1. So you can write here sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So very simple proof. Only you have to put the value. And the second proving 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Look here. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. You can derive with the help of basic trigonometrical ratios and you can derive with the help of the first one. How you will derive with the help of first one? First I will dictate about this. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Divide by cos square theta in both sides. Sin square theta plus cos square theta, cos square theta plus cos square theta, or 1 by cos square theta. Sin square theta upon cos square theta, that is tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. So very simple to derive with the help of this one. And the second one, second way you can also derive. Second way, how you will derive? 1 plus tan square theta, left hand side, 1 plus tan square theta, 1 plus tan perpendicular upon base, that is BC square upon AB square. You will get AB square plus BC square upon AB square, and AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square upon BC square. So AC square hypotenuse upon perpendicular AC square upon AB square. So hypotenuse square upon perpendicular base square, that is equal to sec square theta. So you can write 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So the second way, or the first method this one, and the second method is this one. So you can derive 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Similarly, you can derive the third one by dividing sine square theta. Now look here, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Third one is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Look here, divide by sine square theta. When you will divide by cos square theta, you will get the second one, and when you will divide by sine square theta in first, you will get third one. So sine square theta upon sine square theta plus cos square theta upon sine square theta is equal to 1 upon sine square theta. Sine 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So with the help of these trigonometrical identity, you can derive with the help of trigonometrical ratios. And how another way you can derive? You know the theta A, B, C. Now 1 plus cot square theta. Second method. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Left hand side 1
base upon perpendicular. AC square upon angle B right angle.
So you will write 1 plus AB square upon BC square. So BC square plus AB square upon BC square, that is BC square plus AB square, AC square upon BC square, hypotenuse square upon perpendicular square, that is cosec square theta. So 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So it's very simple to derive all these trigonometrical ratios. Clear? So these are the trigonometrical identities, and you can derive with the help of the trigonometrical ratio. Because all are the trigonometrical ratio, and identity is true for all the values of theta. So you can derive any one with the help of basic concept that is known as trigonometrical ratios. So trigonometrical identity is the relationship, an equation. It is also an equation taking all the trigonometrical ratios, and it is true for all the values of theta. Now once again we write here the trigonometrical identity: sine square theta plus cos square theta 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta, tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta, cot theta is equal to cos theta upon sin theta, sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta, cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta, tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta. Now, these are the very important trigonometrical identity. With the help of these identity, you have to prove any type of identity. If any identity is given, you have to prove that you will utilize all these identity to prove it. And exercise is based on these trigonometrical identity, that is identity based equation. Identity based question is given, and another concept in trigonometry, that is also I will dictate in this video, that is complement angle. Complement angle and the trigonometrical ratio. These are two basic and very important in the case of trigonometry. So now we will discuss about the trigonometrical complement angle. About the complement angle in the next video. In this video, we will only discuss about the trigonometrical identity. How you will prove trigonometrical identity. Convert. First of all, you have to convert each and every trigonometrical identity T ratio in another T ratio. So the first one is the very important, express sine theta in all T ratios. So how you will express the first one? Look here. Sine theta, example. Sine theta you can directly write 1 by cosec theta. The first relation, sine and cosec. Another direct relation, sine theta. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So you get here sine square theta 1 minus cos square theta. So sine theta is equal to under root 1 minus cos square theta. The second relationship. And the third, sine converted into cosec, sine converted into cos. Now you can convert sine theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Cos you can directly convert in sec. Sec square theta you can write here sec square theta minus 1 upon sec square theta. So sine theta is equal to under root sec square theta minus 1 upon sec theta. So sine theta can converted in sec, sine theta converted in cosec, sine theta converted in cos, and sine theta you can convert into you know very well cot also, tan also. How? Sine theta 1 by cosec theta, and you know very well 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So you know cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So what will be cosec theta? 1 upon under root 1 plus cot square theta. And you know cot theta is equal to tan theta. Cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. So you can also convert in tan sine theta is equal to 1 upon 1 plus 1 by tan square theta. So you will write here 1 upon under root tan square theta plus 1 upon tan square theta. You can write here sine theta tan theta upon under root 1 plus tan square theta. So sine theta can be converted into cosec, sine theta can be converted into cot, sine theta converted into cos. So each and every trigonometrical ratios can be converted in another trigonometrical ratios, because you know all are related to each other. All are the ratios of the side, and all three sides are related to each other with the help of Pythagoras theorem. So in the case of trigonometrical ratio, they are also interrelated to each other. So you can express each and every one with the another form. Sin theta can be converted into the form of cos theta, sin theta can be converted into the form of tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, cosec theta. In the same way, cos theta is also you can convert cos theta in the terms of the sin, cos, tan, cot, and also tan theta in the term of sin, cos, cot, sec, and cosec. So each and every trigonometrical ratios are interchange, can be interchanged because they are interrelated to each other. So I hope आप अगर ये समझ जाते हैं बेसिक कन्वर्जन, सो यू कैन प्रूव ईच एंड एवरी बिग trigonometrical identities with the help of these one. Basically, what you have to do in proving of trigonometrical identity. The very important thing, you all will convert each and every trigonometrical identity in the form of sine and cos. First, what you have to do, you will convert maximum in the case of each and every trigonometrical identities equation. When you have to prove, you will convert in the form of sine and cos, and then you will derive, you will solve all mathematically. Mathematical operation will be there. It will be in the form of, it may be algebraic identity, a cube plus b cube form or a plus b whole cube form, and when you will solve, then you will get the next one. And after then, or by dividing or by multiplying something, you will get the relationship what you have to prove. So basically, sine theta and cos theta conversion is the best way to solve to prove any trigonometrical identity. Another way, some clue are there in some questions. So I will dictate about the special question of trigonometrical identity in the next video. I hope कि आपको ये समझ में आ गया होगा कि कैसे आप ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल आइडेंटिटी का यूज करेंगे एंड व्हाट इज ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल आइडेंटिटी, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल आइडेंटिटी है क्या और ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल आइडेंटिटी को कैसे आप कोरिलेट करोगे और किस तरह ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल आइडेंटिटी इंपॉर्टेंट है और किस तरह identity is different from equation. Identity, it is true for all the values, and equation is not true for all the values. So thank you, have a nice day. I hope कि आपको ये बात समझ में आ गई होगी. Thank you.